Mobile Task Force Kappa 42. Angel reporting in. Okay, so I had to clear the air of that creepy, gross tapeworm project from last week. This project is a bit more astronomical. Item SCP-1107. A signal. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. Although SCP-1107 cannot be directly contained, it is important that the knowledge of SCP-1107 not be released to the public. As SCP-1107 is difficult to receive, cover-up is easily accomplished by the insertion of agents into the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration. These agents have been attached to research groups studying the telemetry from the following long-distance space probes: Pioneer 10, Pioneer 11, Voyager 1, Voyager 2, and New Horizons. More surveillance is only required should further long-distance space probes be launched. Addendum 1107-09. Following the translation work by Dr. Holst, suggestions for reacting to SCP-1107 are outlined by procedures in Addendum 1107-08. Description: SCP-1107 was discovered in 1977 in telemetry received from the Pioneer 10 long-distance space probe. It has been subsequently rediscovered by any space probe that ventures further than 12 astronomical units, approximately 1.8 billion kilometers from the Sun. SCP-1107 consists of a radio signal in the extreme low frequency range, normally observed at less than 45 kHz. The low frequency and intensity of the signal means that it is extremely susceptible to interference from natural and man-made sources of particle-based and electromagnetic radiation. As a result, it can only be reliably distinguished from the background radiation when the receiver is at an extreme distance from any source of interference. Most crucially, this includes the electromagnetic radiations emitted from the Sun, limiting reception to the outer solar system. The signal exists as a series of low-frequency, amplitude-modulated carrier waves. The modulation of the signals varies discretely from either a high or low amplitude, displaying characteristics of a digitally encoded message. The bandwidth of these signals is extremely low, with estimations of a bit rate being around 90 B per year. Despite this low data transmission rate, SCP-1107 clearly represents a transmission of intelligible data within our solar system. Currently, the information content of these signals is unknown. Triangulation of the signals by the available probes has determined that they are emitted by objects found in the Kuiper belt and the Oort cloud in the outskirts of the solar system. Lower bound estimates on the number of objects emitting these signals suggest that there are over 3 million separate transmitters. Telescopic observation of some of the nearer transmitters reveals them to be asteroid-like bodies. Spectrograph analysis of these bodies reveals them to not contain usually high purity silicon and silicate-based crystals with phosphorus and boron-based dopants. Thermal telemetry reveals a discrepancy in the amount of solar energy absorbed on the hot side of these objects and the infrared energy emitted by the cold side. Foundation researchers have hypothesized that this discrepancy would be sufficient to allow extraction of energy for useful tasks. However, the energy extracted would almost be negligible, suggesting that such tasks would either need to be very small or be carried out over a long time. Given that no mechanical action has been observed by SCP-1107 emitters, the most likely purpose of this task would be some form of information processing activity. See, just a little sciencey space adventure for ya. That ought to keep you busy for a while. Also, as a little addition to these briefings, I've informed my little crew of underground agents that I would start giving them shoutouts for their birthday. If they let me know about it, that is. It's my little way of saying, hey, thanks for agreeing to be military-grade monster chow. Congratulations on your first and most likely last birthday as an SCP agent. So, without further ado, happy birthday to Dr. Sure-Shot, Agent Leopard Knight, and Agent Mako. Stay safe, stay alert, and stay functional.